Great day, kings and queens. This message is for our Taurus audience for the week of June 5th through the 11th, 2022. Okay, let's get started. Spirit, what message do we have for our Taurus collective audience for the week of June 5th through the 11th? 2022. Thank you. Page of Wands, the Fool, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Empress. Taurus, you got good news coming in here, and it has something to do with you taking some kind of chances. It feels like life had got kind of heavy or hectic for you, and you feel like you had kind of isolated yourself off from the world. Because you couldn't handle the pain or the stress of what was going on around you. But I see you coming to a more comfortable place and a more comfortable space, and I see like overall good news, something you've been waiting on. It feels like it's a letter, because it's a letter or a text message, some kind of written message here in reference to good news. Let's look deeper into this. Spirit, can you please help us to clarify the first date for Taurus? Can you help us to clarify? One more, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, we got July. Fair man. Cobweb. Rose. And Tower. Okay, Taurus, it feels like either you were involved with a person that was trying to be negative towards you, or they were trying to control you in some way, and it feels like, you know, that person or that situation is now behind you, and you are looking forward to your new beginning. And I see romance in the air for you. And it feels like there's a bit more success coming in here with you, like being more assertive or putting yourself out there. Spirit, what other message? What other message do you have for Taurus? Okay. Okay, Taurus. Now, we got this before, I believe, about basing relationships upon what the sex is like. So I feel like that you're growing up, and that phase in your life is kind of over, or you're looking deeper for looking for more sustenance from a relationship now. Triumph over troubles, because you're not just going according to, you know, a physical feeling and going according to how things are making you feel emotional. It feels like you're overcoming like situations you kind of put yourself in or allowed yourself to be in because you thought that, you know, sex equaled love. And I got like the owl is reversed, which means maybe someone gave you some kind of advice that was not meant for you or not best for you, and it feels like now you're seeing that. And I got the gavel card here. Taurus, I feel like there may be some kind of legal issue coming up for you. And Lily, spiritual love. Oh, you learn to love yourself. Okay, Taurus. Now, this could be someone getting overly aggressive and you having to call the police on them because they don't want to take no for an answer. But I see you not allowing them to push you into a corner or to accept their mess anymore. Here, what other message do we have for Taurus? Queen of Swords. You've been doing a lot of thinking, Taurus. Five of Swords. Swords represents thoughts, a lot of thinking. Decisions need to be made. You've been thinking about somebody, Taurus, and they've been thinking about you too. Nine of Swords. Okay, so you're thinking about how you healed and how you were loving yourself again. And they are like upset because you got the strength to walk away. What are the messages we have? Four of Wands reverse. Yeah, they're not happy because you walked away. What are the messages we have for our Taurus audience? High Priestess. Walking in your power. Okay, Taurus. Now, we saw something earlier about a legal situation coming up. You know, if there is someone in your past that that starts or has been kind of aggressive about like trying to control you, be cautious about letting this person get close to you. Because I see them sneaking around, watching your door, sneaking around in the dark, watching, trying to see who you're seeing now, trying to mess that up for you. Here, if you've outgrown them. High Priestess. Nothing's able to get in. Okay, Taurus, I see you. I just had to beat my own drums a few minutes ago for another sign. So it feels like you are enjoying music again. You're enjoying home. You're enjoying your own company. You're dancing again. You're singing, and you're just living on a higher level. And hey, Ace of Swords. Swords, I said before, represents thoughts, and it feels like maybe someone was trying to send you some kind of mental or message, but you got a lot of layers here. They're not able to get in your head anymore, because you got a deeper understanding of what true love is supposed to be like. Yeah, what other message do we have at this time for our Taurus audience? What else does Taurus need to know at this time? Okay. The world, they're saying basically that the world needs you and more people like you, and it's saying that you hadn't been doing it. You kind of shut the world out, and it's saying it's time to get back to it. Okay, and here we go with that, and that goes back with this Ace of Swords. You're focusing on what's more important now. Okay, healing here, physical and emotional. Okay. Your ancestors are telling you that they want you to stay grounded. Like, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't overthink. Just focus on what's going on right now, what you're feeling right now. And because you have a tendency sometimes to slip back into old thoughts and become a prisoner to that. And you're not that person anymore, and you don't have to, you know, tolerate or live that life again. So if you always are able to bring yourself to what's going on in the present, the past won't be able to trap you any longer. All paths lead to home. And home with you, I don't know if that's just you feeling like yourself again, or you physically feeling like your home has not been your home for a while, and it's starting to, maybe you did some deep cleaning, or you're doing some deep cleaning over this weekend, the next weekend coming up, and you're feeling more comfortable in your space again. But yeah, it just feels like there's a big change in the air for you. Fork in the road where you have to decide which way to go. Chopping wood is doing the work. Finding peace. Co-create. Okay. Thinking of how to become a better you or a better person, and all together, and a change in the wind. Everything about this spread represents change for you. Something shifted in your life, Taurus, and you're going to be glad it did. Spirit, what other message do we have for our Taurus audience at this time? And help from your angels. It's a miracle about to happen in your life. a surprise change, something that's going to shock you or shock the people around you about you, that's catching everybody off guard. Going with the flow. Reflection, like you're able to look in the mirror and like who you're seeing again. And survival. You made it, Taurus. They thought you wouldn't, and you did. Yeah, what other message do we have for Taurus at this time? What other messages do we have for our Taurus audience at this time, please? Impartial, being fair, soulmate, guilt, balance, despondence, gossip. Okay, Taurus, it feels like somebody is still talking about the old you. And they're trying to trap you into feeling like you're not that person. You haven't changed. You're not capable of change. But I say let them talk. Because there are definitely changes that you've made. Here, what is the message you have? Boss